Let's talk about the clearance of lactate, how to get rid of high lactate concentrations. There are two scenarios when this is important. One is in training, interval training. You will likely do some kind of intervals or prescribe some kind of intervals, high intensity, threshold training, whatever. And in between those intervals, you actually have a recovery period. Right? This is basically because intensity of the interval is so high that you break it up into small bits so that you recover in between those intervals. So that already implies that the recovery period is very important. And the recovery period is made up of two things, which is how long is the recovery period and at what intensity it is. Okay? And one purpose of that, or one of the main purposes, I would argue, is to clear the lactate. The other scenario at which the clearance of lactate is very important is actually in competition. For example, in cycling races, right? Cycling races are won by doing high intense effort. Either it's a final sprint, or it's an attack, or it's a counter attack. You basically don't win a bike race, as an example, by just steady exercising. Similar scenarios are true for some running events, where there's a final sprint or some attacks. It's obviously true for all kinds of team sports and game sports like football, soccer, basketball, and so on and so forth. So, long story short, in many sporting situations, it is crucial how good an athlete, meaning at how fast and at which intensity, an athlete can combust lactate that accumulated during a high intense effort.